we've been able to provide a real distribution point for the food bank because the food bank is being overwhelmed with needs and concerns. And so we are, as an entity that has 18 sites around Atlanta, we are in a unique position to say we have staff, we can work to assemble the food that is needed in the community and get it out. The YMCA of Metro Atlanta has been in Atlanta for over 160 years. We're the oldest nonprofit in the city of Atlanta. And as Atlanta's needs have changed over 160 years, the Y has really risen to meet those changes and those needs in all of our communities. So the Y, before COVID-19, we were involved with early learning, serving over 3,000 kids around the Metro Atlanta area in the early learning space. We serve over 4,000 children in the after school space. We are working with families across the city of all income levels, but I would say our most robust after school programs are those in low income. The USDA Summer Meals Program is something that the Y in Atlanta has been doing for quite some time during the summer. And our staff members who are really well versed in how that program works and the regulations behind the USDA program got on a call as early as March 15th and said, how can we turn this on in a day? How can we bring back our chef? How can we make sure we have enough food to prepare? And we were able to do it really quickly. So we spent quite a bit of time talking with our food partners, specifically the Atlanta Community Food Bank, about how the Y could really be a distribution point. So the first week we were serving out of about 6 different sites, 100 meals a day. And those are for children 18 years and younger. No restrictions. They don't need to necessarily come from a particular school, as long as they're a resident in that in our city and they're 18 and younger. But as the program continued, we realized we had to start creating more meals. And now we're up to as many as 300 meals out of most of our sites. On a weekly basis, let's see, as of April 10th, the Y's provided 35,000 meals since launching the program. But to complement it, we've been providing groceries and backpacks because the meal is only for the child. It is not for the mother or the father that walks up. And so we've been trying to do what we can to offset the gap there that is left when it's only a meal. As we all are learning and have over the last, I guess we're in week 5 now, where we've been in this stay at place state of being, the quantity of food that is being consumed and what is being needed across our cities, it's hard to meet those demands. And so we've experienced that as well. Where we've immediately released a meals program. It's our USDA Summer Meals Program. And when the government lifted their restrictions, we were able to turn on that program at many of our sites. That hasn't been as hard to do. We had a system in place and we do ordering through different vendors. It's the food that we're depending on from our local partners and our food bank, because everyone else in the community from a nonprofit standpoint is depending on those same sources as well. So making sure when you have families that come up to your program that you've said we're providing weekend backpacks, but we can only provide so many and we have to turn people away. That's a challenge and it's heartbreaking. And it's one that we're probably revisiting on an every other day basis. How can we do this better? How can we meet the needs of more people, recognizing there's a real supply issue at play?